I understand you're a big fan of the darts as well, Billy. When did you first start to have an interest?
Well, it was again one of the favourites, Phil the Power Taylor, but it was in the other in the BDO as it was then. And obviously, I don't know. Watching that format now is you fancy your chances in it, but it's just the way the board sounds as well when it's hitting the board in that tournament. Obviously, the standard now in the PDC is so much better, and there's been so many players come from there to the PDC. The most famous being Taylor and Barneveld, I think, and um, yeah, nowadays I still watch. I'll be tuning in tonight on Thursday nights for the Premier League darts, and I love the new format. I think it makes it more exciting. And my wife's Scottish, so she's got her Scottish people who she follows, Peter Wright and Gary Anderson, which was quite nice to take her to the Alexandra Palace in December to watch an all Scottish semi-final, and then the all English semi final after it, which she seemed to enjoy. And so I try and get to Alexandra Palace for the darts, and obviously the Premier League's exciting as well. So these days, like I say, there's no Phil the Power Taylor anymore, but I do quite like the two Scottish, Anderson and Peter Wright. He's got some unbelievable attire. His missus must be rushed off her feet, changing that all the time. But
Yeah.
no, the darts again is pretty open at the minute as well, because Michael van Gerwen's not as hot as he was a few years ago. So obviously Gerwin Price is probably the man to beat at the minute, but I do think there's quite a lot of good players on the circuit at the minute, which makes it extra exciting.
But are you gonna? I mean, it's obviously circumstances permitting, I guess. But Sheffield, May the 12th. Are you feeling that?
Yeah, but I think I might have to go to the one in Leeds. I think that'll be might be a little bit better for me to go to that one. I remember last time I went to the arena to watch the Premier League, and I sat on the near the front, and obviously one side of the city was all right with me, but the other side wasn't. So I might try and go in disguise to the Leeds one. But I'll see. I'll see how brave I get when I get there.
What fancy dress you going for? That's the big question.
No, that's what I love about the darts as well. Everyone's there for a good time. Obviously, there's drinks flowing, but people are there to sing their hearts out, and it's always a great atmosphere. I've never actually done the fancy dress, but I will do one day, definitely.
The Premier League continues next Thursday in Exeter. Again, another stellar lineup. But is there any match in particular that you're looking forward to the most?
Yeah, it's quite a lineup, like you say, and the first one should start the night off pretty well. With obviously Clayton's in form, and I believe he's playing against MVG, which he's looking for obviously his first win, not of the night, but first win to outright on a night. So hopefully he can win that night to tighten it up at the top to make it even more exciting.
Well, exactly, and it has been so far. 3 nights, 3 different winners. But who's your money on prevailing on night 4?
Yeah, he's going to hit form like he was a couple of seasons ago soon. So I fancy him to get the win on the night if he obviously gets through past Clayton, which he's in form at the minute. So, but I believe if he can beat him in his first match, can give him some confidence to go on to win the night. And like I say, it should be a great night with all 4 games being really attractive on paper. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that one next week.
And the $1 million question: who will be the last man standing at the end of the 16 weeks?
Yeah, again, it's such a hard call at the minute with so many players on top of their games, and I think it's hard to look past Gerwin Price. He's always mad up for any tournament, so he'll be the one to beat. But Peter Wright always stays calm, and he's a hell of a player as well. So, but like I say, Clayton started well. If he can keep that form up, he'll be hard to beat as well. So, like I say, I wouldn't like to put my money on it, but it could go to anyone. That's why I like the format. It's kept it wide open, and I think it's for the better, definitely.
Well, absolutely. And the next big event on the horizon is the UK Open, the FA Cup of Darts. It has its own identity, of course, but how good an event it is. Who do you think will come through there?
Yeah, again, I've never been to that one, so that would be something I'd like to go to in future. But darts is tough to call at the minute. I like to have a bet on darts because can't on football, so that's the sport I do seem to get attracted to. But don't know, whoever wins the Premier League will go into good form into it. So I'd probably go with whoever wins the Premier League to win the UK as well.
Definitely. And the final one on your own playing ability, Billy, because I understand you've had a couple of maximums and that you've got a very nice little setup now at home.
Yeah, I've had a couple of maximums, but not for a while, which is quite frustrating. Again, I love snooker, I love darts, I love golf, but can't quite to get, not to the elite level, but can hit 100s and can hit the 140s, but it's just getting that final one in for a 180. But I do like to play, whether it's on FaceTime to friends or friends come round, have a few drinks, and I got a present for Christmas, which not quite got onto yet, but it's a smart board, which hopefully it's going to quicken the game up for me. So me and my friends don't have to type in the scores on the scoreboard. It does take a little bit of rhythm out of the match, but yeah, hopefully it helps and it gives us more rhythm in his matches. It's not great, the colours, because it's two different blues instead of the traditional colours of a dartboard, but I'm going to give it a go and see how it goes. If not, I'll be going back to the I was going to say to my other board, but they've just changed boards, haven't they, from Unicorn back to Windmow, so I'll have to go with what they play with. So I'll have to get a new Windmow one if I don't like the one I'm playing on at the minute.